brand new podcast, chopping it up. You can get you some game or you can get you a cut. We speaking all kind of topics from rich to poor. All negative vibes, get your ass out the door. We connecting with the people trying to get them some knowledge. Whether working 9 to 5 or trying to get into college. We talking business, religion, race, cops, sports, celebrity, health, ops, everyday life shit. We go through it too. Gotta have them new J shit. We blow money too. Who you vote for? Who your favorite sports team? Who you signing to?
Yo. We are back. You tuned in to the Chopping It Up podcast. I'm with my good friend, my ace boom coon, my ride or die, whatever you want to call him, man. We in this thing together, man. We riding it out, man. AJ Sims, the cornhole connoisseur, man. And if you ain't seen this man on ESPN, you must be blind. That's the only thing I can tell you. You got to be blind. Now, you might be looking for his dreads, but he didn't cut them off. Man, AJ, what made you cut the dreads?
Man, so it's two things, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of them, it was hot. I was tired of getting them done all the time.
Yeah.
But then also I decided, man, you know what? I was 39. You know what I'm saying? I was 39. I just turned 40 in December.
Oh, you just turned 40?
Yeah, I just turned 40 December. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you...
Nah, I just turned 40 December. So I was just like, man, 40-year-old with dreads, just even for me.
AJ, I ain't gonna lie though, you don't look 40, Doc.
Well,
I never would have guessed that.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't. Now you got me with that one. Now you done stunned me tonight.
Yeah.
Doc, I ain't lying. I thought you like 35, 36.
Man, you know that's that Beijing, man.
Man, go on with that, man. Go on with
Say,
that, man.
Man,
the man that just man, I thought this man with the whole time, Doc, I thought you like in your early 30s, man.
Man, nah, man, I'm 40 years old, man.
God.
Just turned 40, and I ain't want to go 40 with dreads, but I'm trying to climb up the corporate ladder. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be looking in the business, and sometimes even for me, right? We talked about the things that how you can be presented for other folks. Like I wore dreads. It wasn't even supposed to be a long dread history. They just kept getting longer and longer and longer. And after they got so long, I was just like, how long will I go? Yeah. And then I decided, you know what, it's too far. I'm going to go ahead and cut them. I want to see how I look in a business suit. You know what I'm saying? I want to be buttoned up, a little clean cut look, you know, to be able to go, you know, I'm trying to climb the corporate ladder. Not that you can't do it with dreads, right? There's a flex to be able to do it with dreads.
Yeah.
But sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I got to get people out of their own way.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Get you out your own way so that I can get to this bag. And I want to make sure that I had a presentable look for myself. Yeah. And that's what I was going. I wanted a more clean cut look.
Yeah, that makes sense, man, because a lot of people won't, they'll still stereotype you, no matter how great you are and how good you are at what you do. It's just a lot of people don't want to accept the fact that what you have and what you're allowing the changes in you to be African American, to accept that. They don't want to accept that. No matter what, you either gonna be bald with no facial hair, we ain't doing that. You know, we want you clean cut. That's what they version of clean cut is bald and no facial hair. No, we call that prison cut.
Yeah,
prison cut.
And that's what they want to do. They want to delegate what you do. And see, like the thing is, I did it for me. And like at the end of the day, nobody put no pressure on me because I was already doing what I was with dreads. You know what I'm saying? Dreads and earrings and chains at work and in meetings. And, I wanted to show that it didn't matter what I looked like. My skills was going to show. But I decided that for me, I wanted a clean cut look. Yeah. I wanted lack of distractions. I didn't want to keep getting my hair done every 2 weeks, then getting a haircut and hair done. So I was getting a haircut and getting it done. And so now I'm paying $80 over here, $60. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's expensive. It started getting expensive.
Yeah.
And so I went back with, I'm gonna go with a little cleaner cut, cleaner look, man. Tell me in the chat what y'all think, man. I think I look all right.
Well, I'm gonna say this, man. I know one thing. I remember when you went. I think you had to fly to Florida or somewhere for your job.
Mm-hmm.
I say, boy, y'all need to go to that boy Facebook page. That boy got a bad suit on. Boy took him a bad selfie with his badge on. That boy was clean.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm telling you, man. It's good to. Sometimes it's good to be nosy. I was just being nosy. I said, man, let me check out what he got going on, man. Because every now and then, if you want to see what people doing, you go to their page.
Yeah.
Check them out. you know. But I can honestly say, man, you clean up very well, Doc. You're very well orientated in what you do, your detail. But when you're on these flights and all that old other stuff, man, what's the most, as you can say, well, I'm going to say it like this here. What's the most extravagant place you've been to, not only just with traveling with your family, but also in cornhole?
Man, so believe it or not, man, I had a company reach out to me, and they say, hey, man, I'm with Armed Forces Entertainment. It's with the military. Uh-huh. And they say, hey, we want to send you on a out-of-country tour to the Middle East.
To the Middle East?
You know what the Middle East is.
Yeah, man.
You know the Middle East, they ain't messing around over there. You think you go over to the hood. That's one thing I can tell you. I don't care what scary neighborhood you done been to. You ain't never been more scared when you in the Middle East coming from an airport.
I ain't going.
And I'm gonna tell you what they said. So the company they say, look, I'm gonna fly you out. I'm gonna pay you, but because you a cornhole superstar, we're gonna send you over here. We're gonna send you to Jordan first. We're gonna send you to Saudi Arabia. We're gonna send you to Abu Dhabi. We're going to send you to Qatar. We're going to send you to Kuwait. We're going to send you to Djibouti, Africa.
Yeah.
And you're going to go to them places. You're going to go to them places. You got 10 places in 17 days. So you're going to go to one place one day. They're going to fly you to another country the other day. And you're going to military bases to be able to train the morale of our troops. Our troops is out there getting ready for war. This is before we went to war now.
Yeah.
This is before we went to war, right before. But our troops is out there training, and when they training, they can't do nothing else but training.
Yeah.
So you fly people in with talent, and so we play cornhole with the troops, kind of giving back to them. And that's the most extravagant thing I've ever done. But the most scary thing I've ever done too. If you go to the military and you look how I look, and I don't look like none of them.
Yeah.
And then you get in this little plane, and you got to travel from the airport to the military base in a little car. I'm scared of a flat tire. If we get a flat tire, my family might not ever see me again. That's how I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because it looked that crazy. Mm-hmm. But that's the most extravagant thing I ever been. But I also had some beautiful. I went to a 5-star hotel when I was out there in Abu Dhabi, and I went to an Usher concert. Man, Usher was right across the street. Huh? I just happened to show up the same day we was there, and they like, man, oh, by the way, Usher playing tomorrow. I said, oh man, let me check it out. How much is it? They said 700 or some dinars. I said, I ain't paying no 700 some dinars. They say, nah, you translate that to dollars. It's $85. So I say, man, $85 for an Usher ticket? Okay. I say, man, I'm going to give me that $85 package. So I walked to the Usher concert right across the street from my hotel. I'm walking across the street to I ain't never been to no Usher concert, but now I'm in the Middle East at the Usher concert.
Yeah.
And I walk in here, and I say, man, all right, they got 2 packages. I'm thinking I bought the $85 package. Oh, I'm finna be over here in the back, just at the Usher concert.
Chilling.
They say, no, sir. You bought the front row, front package.
Yeah.
You up here. Man, I walk all the way up there. I'm from me to you with Usher.
Yeah.
Paid $85. Usher concert. Now, you can't feed them no cherries out there because, you can't touch or look at them women or nothing. You can't even look at them. Yeah. So he couldn't do the cherries out there. But I'm right there in front of Usher, like front row seat. And so, man, that was a trip of my life, man. Just going to Abu Dhabi and Dubai and places like that you thought you never experienced. And they paid me to be out there. So, man, it's been a beautiful ride, man, for sure.
Yeah, man, that's awesome, man, to be able to just, not plan nothing but stumble across that. I think sometimes that's I guess you could say, the greatest thing to happen when you don't plan something, but it also comes your way and it works out. Because a lot of times we don't plan something, we look for the wrong and the worst thing to happen for us in some instances, in some cases. But in this case, man, it's good to know that no matter where you go, man, God got you, man. He provides, man, like never before, man. But I've seen you when you first started, and man, not the cornhole, but just in working, man, because you've always been a person that was humble. You've always been a person that didn't, just told me the truth. You've always given me great ideas, man. Even though I didn't catch on that quick. I think with me being 49 and you being younger, you like, man, why don't you do this? Hey, man, look, I can't just do that like that. But that was my mindset. But then because you the one that told me to start this. You were the one that told me to start this. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, man, I realized, man, you got to be able to listen, but also act upon, you know, the voice of what God is trying to lead and tell you and give you the inklings along the way. You know, because we really don't know our path.
Right.
You know, we really don't know. We have a path in mind that we want to travel, things that we want to do. But hey, man, it don't work out like that all the time.
No, not
man,
at all.
You mess around here and go face first into that concrete wall. I know it, because I used to do that. But at the end of the day, man, now when you develop a plan in life, or you develop a continuity in life to what you do as a person and what you stand for, family man, you know, professional, man, it's hard to beat that, man. It's hard to beat that, Doc. Mm-hmm. You've set the bar so high for your kids, not only that, for your family. You know, man, and man, my hat's out to you, Doc. And that ain't no cap. I ain't no kiss butt Negro. But I'm just telling you, man, that is something that a lot of people are trying to get to, but you're actually walking in it. And I know your background. That. I know that. I know you're a God, man. I know you, and I know that. You know, it's just, man. How do you view yourself in the realm of spirituality and going forth, and how has that been a help to you going forward in accomplishing the things that you have accomplished?
So I feel like the beauty of it is that, especially as a young black man, having other black men that you see do it the right way. And you might have some people to do it the wrong way, but kind of how you giving me, you know, flowers about, you know, helping start the podcast. It's the reason why I came to this idea, you know, and the reason why that part started is because when I came in here, I've been getting my hair cut here for years.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even remember it's had to be at least 8 years. 8 years strong getting my hair cut for the same thing. And the conversations we would have week in and week out. This was like a therapy session for me. You know, when you come in, you're able to talk to a God-fearing man, you know, that's going to steer you the right way. There's been a few times where I come in here frustrated with the wrong mindset and the wrong conversation, and you give me your perspective on it, and it kind of calms me and sets me down. And so it's a respect level that when it's more than just getting a haircut. Do you see what I'm saying? People always talk about the barbershop is always the place where you go and get the gossip, and you go and get the news, and you go get what's going on. But see, when I come in here get barbershop, man, I get some word. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I get a man, like even with my weight loss, you know, recently, you know, I done lost 30 pounds here in the last few months. But what generated was the conversation you told me about health. You're like, man, I got to take my health serious. This is what I got to do. This is what happened to me. Therefore, man, I'm watching out for you. So you don't realize that these conversations that we have are the ones showing me, seeing you, how you operate in business with, you know, the different people that you had in here, you know, and the one thing that's consistent is you always showing up. Always working. You showing your work ethic. Yeah. So you don't realize them conversations that we've been having all the time, the mindset of me seeing somebody that has their own business, that operates the same way no matter what. I got the same kind of service. I don't know how many people can tell you that you can come to the same spot 8 years and get the most professional service every time. No shortcuts, no changes, no nothing. And so that's kind of where, like, to me, when you start talking about spirituality, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We all gonna fall short. But when you got somebody to help hold you accountable, when you got somebody to show you, man, it's all right. You know, when you do slip up, as long as you get back on track. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that to me is where, like, I see it. It's about when you say it takes a village to raise, but you got to realize that it takes a village also to keep. Yeah. It takes a village of strong men that people think that when you're a man that you shouldn't be emotional. You shouldn't have failures. You shouldn't have concerns, right? Yeah. But then when we get in here as men and we talk about what we talk about, whether it's good and bad, you know what I'm saying? I done came in here and talked about my marriage and my relationship, and you done came and told me your perspective and made me feel like, you know what? Man, I'm tripping. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And so that accountability that you have, like I said, is bigger than just getting a haircut. Do you realize? It's a therapy session too. Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna say this, AJ. Man, no iron sharpen iron, Doc. There's been time where you have told me some things, you know, through our conversation that you didn't know I was going through. But at the same time, that's why I say, man, you sure you ain't no preacher? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm just saying though, like, in all respect, man, it's nothing but love, man. Because if we don't hold each other up, you know, who's gonna do that? You know,
Absolutely.
Or we count on somebody else to do it, but we have the mantle in our hands to do it ourselves. You know, I found something out, AJ, man, that I was able to kind of read my word and kind of think on things, and I used to ask God all the time, Lord, how can I be prosperous? And it dawned on me yesterday, man. I went to Bible study, came home, and I was just kind of tinkering on my phone, man, and the Lord had laid on my heart. He said, the blessings of the Lord maketh thee rich and add no sorrow with it. And I began to look at me asking God for the wrong way. Lord, bless me. Lord, just bless me.
Mm-hmm.
Because the blessings of the Lord make you rich.
Mm-hmm.
You asking for the money. No. Ask for the blessing. But see, the blessing gonna make you rich. And man, I say, man, Lord, you are awesome, because a lot of times we pray for things. We pray for a lot of stuff that just we don't know what we're praying about.
Correct.
But when you follow the scripture and know what it means, it blesses you in a way to where you'll get what you need because you're doing it the way the scripture says do it.
Absolutely.
It's awesome, man, to have that mindset. For me, a lot of people don't know. A lot of people see me in my phone. They think I'm looking at pictures and all kind of other stuff. Man, I be in that word, Doc. I got that blue letter Bible on my phone, you know, and man, I go at it, you know. But I also allow God to talk to me, man, and to reveal some things to me, because when I walk through that door, I don't know what's going to come through that door,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because I'm at work. You know, I'm open to the public. I don't know what situation or what no circumstance may face me. I don't even know what my employee's going to go through, but I know I have to be ready at all times to, you know, to give a word. And that's my biggest thing right now, man, is being able to accommodate the people that I service.
Absolutely.
Not just through the service, but also the service of the lip, the being able to tell them, you know, and talk to them. Because if you know me, you know me.
Yeah.
You know, and it's much love, man. It's never disrespect.
Absolutely.
It's always love, man.
Every time.
I know a lot of times, man. Do you? I know y'all got to forgive me. I kind of got off track, but at the end of the day, that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, though, AJ, do you ever miss your dreads?
Man, sometimes I do. Because I go back and look at a picture and I see I have my hat backwards and I see, you know, I had the blonde tips hanging out and then I have them or I had the picture where I just got them fresh done and I see a picture. Man, every now and again I do miss some, but then I also go back to high school where I miss some waves I had too, you know, and so that's just me loving, and without being cocky, that's just me loving every phase of who I am, man. That's me loving every aspect. You said something very powerful just now that I don't want to skip over, is that people pray for blessings, you know what I'm saying? And most people pray is for $1 million. They pray for the finances. They don't understand there's problems that come with that. But you don't realize it's a blessing every day to take that breath you just took. It's a blessing every day to get up out this seat and walk. Mm-hmm. It's a blessing every day to be able to go kiss your loved ones when you leave from here. Yeah. So you don't realize you richer in the stuff that's more valuable. You can ask right now, what's more important, money or health? If I told you right now that I'll give you $5 million, I'll give you $5 million, but I'm going to have to take one of your legs. Do you want the $5 million still?
No.
I mean, you see what I'm saying? If I told you right now that, you know, I'm gonna give you $10 million, but I'm gonna give you cancer too. Do you want the $10 million?
No.
So what's more important, your health or the money?
Yeah.
And so you asking for a blessing. You asking for a blessing that you got already. Yeah. You got the health. You got the ability to be able to do the calisthenics that you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got the ability to be able to be a business owner where you don't have to work for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you see how many blessings that we get every single day that we realize that we praying for the stuff we don't have, but are we giving God praise for the things that we have every single day that most people don't even have?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you just hit me with some word that I'm gonna take with me that even I've been doing, even as we sitting right here, that just hit me in a way You know what I'm saying? Sorry for, I know you guys wanted this to go one way, but for you to be able to, speak that word, that's the difference between when we having a regular haircut session. This how I go.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This how I go.
Yeah. I know that stems from me looking at the word of God, man, and I looked at how Jacob wrestled with the angel. And in that, he said, man, I ain't gonna let you go till you bless me.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, that's just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Why fight with something and pray for something that you really don't know what you're praying for, but all you gotta do is just ask God to bless me.
Yeah.
And in the blessing, guess what? You gonna get everything that come with the blessing.
Everything that come with it.
Money, the health, everything.
Yeah, you finna get it all. Whatever it's meant for you.
Yeah, but when you point out a certain thing, and I know God says be specific in when you pray, but at the end of the day, man, when you need a plethora of things, a plethora.
Yeah.
Now let me explain what plethora means.
Mm-hmm.
Plethora means a lot of them.
Abundance.
Yeah. A lot of them.
Uh-huh.
Now, that's my only way of breaking that down to
Yeah.
you guys, is a lot of them. But you have to realize how important it is that we all stay on track and that we all understand, where we are in life, spiritually, mentally, and physically. All these things play a factor.
Yeah.
You can't be mentally strong and not physically strong.
Right.
Because something's gonna go lacking.
You right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
What good is it to have a mindset, but then you're in a wheelchair?
Mm-hmm.
Come on now, we know that ain't gonna work.
Man, you talking now?
You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, man, I realized that your parents have put you in a wonderful place, man. I've met your mom and dad and your siblings, man, and it's awesome to see how. Just now, I don't know the relationship for as how y'all grew up together, but I do know y'all are one tight knit family.
Mm-hmm.
I do know that.
Definitely.
And it's very nowadays, AJ, you don't see that, man. What is the deal with people in family? Like everybody going at each other neck and shooting each other and stabbing each other I'm talking about brothers and sisters.
See, the thing is, man, the world has gotten real selfish and microwavable. Right?
Yeah.
So everybody think that right now, everybody has an opinion on everything that everybody feels. And also, social media paints a different picture for people that you don't realize paints, even for families.
Yeah.
So if you come up right now and you post a picture of a new shirt and some new shoes, a family member that you might owe money to gonna feel some type of way when they see that post. You don't realize that might be you might have went to the Goodwill and got that shirt for $3.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're gonna, before they call you, they're gonna develop an opinion on what you're doing. People think they watch your life and they think they can watch what's going on. What you don't realize, social media is a tool that the enemy uses to trick us. Like, and that's the thing. If you get caught up on what you experience on social media, that's why for me, I'm intentional on what I post.
Yeah.
I have this value that I'm trying to create so that I can get people watching and keep people coming more. Mm-hmm. But if you want to really get to know me, you got to call me.
Yeah.
What you see on my post ain't got nothing to do with how I am.
Preaching now.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what happens with the family. Everything is microwavable.
Yeah.
Even with AI, you got AI right now where you got the ability to just go, I'm gonna click AI and this is what I'm thinking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tell me right now, how do you feel today? Mm-hmm. AI, how do I feel today? I think you feel that it is. Oh, you know what? I do feel that way. You know what I'm saying? You going off what the AI done told you to do. You hear what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And like, if somebody like right now, you think about it, back in the days, we used to write girl love letter. Man, I'm writing you this love letter. Think about what they doing right now. Hey man, tell Brittany I love her. Mm-hmm. Send Brittany a message. Brittany, I want to let you know I love you. You the apple of my eye. You the best star. You are so amazing. You're extravagant. You're so, like, it's going to be so perfectly centered. There's no humanity in that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Everything is becoming robotic. Everything is microwavable. You want it right now. Nobody's doing the work in the process. That's why people can't cook. Because now you got DoorDash. People don't want to shop for their own groceries. Because now you got people that doing the secret shopper and grocery shop. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, there's no value to doing the stuff that we used to do. And until you go back into making it important to have relationships. Everybody talk about introverts and extroverts. Y'all don't want to be around nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like now you don't have to, because you can look at social media. You can see everybody. You ain't got to leave your room and feel like you've been talking to nobody, but you ain't socializing.
Yeah. That man, that is a good point, man, because that's exactly where the world is. I too have been like that at times, where I'm standoffish. But a lot of times it's because I work a lot and I need time to myself, which I can say I'm gonna get time to myself, but at the end of the day, I just be wanting to just chill.
That's it.
It ain't that I want time to myself. I just want to chill.
And that got to be okay.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that they don't normalize right now is that people don't realize, like, there is a source of recovery. When you're a grinder and you wake up early morning, and especially you working 6-7 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week, straight up. There's a day that I just want to chill and relax. I don't want to be judged as lazy because I want to relax today in this moment.
Yeah.
And if you love me, you understand that I need to relax.
Yeah.
So you might even set up a moment for me to relax.
Yeah, or either I'm going to get managed.
You already know. I mean, we already know that's coming.
I'm going to get managed.
So, I mean, you know.
Let me do me or I'm going to get managed.
You going to get managed anyway.
Yeah. Baby know that. Well, guys, at this point, man, we're going to take a little break again. We're going to wet our whistles and pay some bills, man. I'm here with Mr. A.J. Sims, man, Caldwell's best, man, coming out of Caldwell, Texas, man, the cornhole connoisseur. Man, you're tuned in to the Chopping It Up podcast.
Brand new podcast, chopping it up. You can get you some game or you can get you a cut. We speaking all kind of topics from rich to poor. All negative vibes, get your ass out the door. We connecting with the people trying to get them some knowledge. Whether working 9 to 5 or trying to get into college. We talking business, religion, race, cops, sports, celebrity, health, ops, everyday life shit. We go through it too. Gotta have them new J shit, we blow money too. Who you vote for? Who your favorite sports team? Who you signing to? What's your deepest sports dream? AC the barber, he the man with the plan. Best cuts in the city, he the man, understand? AC the barber, he the man with the plan. Best cuts in the city, he the man, understand?